for getting your horse ready for winter. And before we get started, I want you guys to know that I live down south. So if you live up north, you're going to have to do a few extra things that are not on this list. But this is how I get my horse ready for winter, so let's get into it. The first thing on the list is a blanket, and depending on where your horse is staying at night or during the day, that depends on what blanket that you're going to need to get, because there are turnout blankets and there are blankets that are just like cotton, that if it's like in a barn or something like that. But if you have your horse turned out, you are obviously going to need a turnout blanket, and it also depends on how cold it is and which blanket you're going to need. I'm going to put a few blankets in the description box so you guys can check those out. The second thing on the list is hay, and you're going to need to feed more hay to your horses because they don't have enough grass to forage on, because the grass does not grow in the winter time, and they also need extra hay to build another layer of fat under their coat to keep them warm. Next thing on the list is salt, and you are going to have to feed your horse some salt in the winter, either table salt or have a salt block out in their paddock or stall or pasture for them, because in the winter time they don't have the desire to go and drink water because it's not hot out and they will get dehydrated. It's very easily for them to get dehydrated in the winter time, so you want to give them some salt in their diet to encourage them to drink water. It's kind of like you go and eat a bag of potato chips, not a bag, but you know, like a little bag of potato chips, not a whole bag. And you're going to be thirsty after you eat that bag of potato chips. So it's like your horse is going to go eat a bag of potato chips and then they'll be thirsty. So it just encourages them to drink water. You can either get table salt and mix it in with their feed twice a day, or you could buy a salt block. And one of our horses does not lick the salt block, so I have to mix in table salt with his food. If you guys did not know what a salt block looks like, this is a salt block, and I have not put it in a Rubbermaid feed bowl yet. I usually put it in a Rubbermaid feed bowl to keep it kind of out of the dirt and stuff, and I have to actually do that right now. And I got ours from Tractor Supply, and they sell smaller ones for their stall, but I have ours in my horse's paddock, and they will just come over here and lick it, and they'll drink water, and I have it right by the water trough here. And this is their mineral block. I have to take this inside because it's not like fall really anymore. And the mineral block is for them sweating. It supplies extra minerals that they're losing in their sweat, but that's something that you need in the spring, summer, and fall, not in the winter. So I have to bring that inside, and I have to clean out the tub and put the salt block in there. So that's what I'm about to do, and I just wanted to show you guys the salt block in case you guys didn't know what it was. The last thing that's on the list is a type of shelter. If you don't have a barn, like a stall to put them in at night, you are going to need a shelter that has about 2 to 3 sides on it so they can get in there and get away from the wind and the cold a little bit. So you're going to need a type of shelter if you don't have a barn. Thank you guys for watching, and I will put the checklist in the description box so you guys can go over it again if you'd like. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
We